Hi, this is David Minns from G4 Guitar Schools in Lake Forest with another video lesson. And in this lesson I'm going to be looking at the melodic arpeggios that go with the one finger chords we've been learning. So if you remember, the one finger chords we have are a G chord, a G7 chord and a C chord. Okay? Now melodic arpeggio is where we're going to play the notes of the chord one note at a time. So let's take a look at the C chord as the first one we're going to learn. So the melodic arpeggio for this sounds like this. Okay, so let's look at that again. Okay, so let's break this down. So our very first note becomes the note of C, which is found under the first finger, first fret, second string. Okay, we play that note one time. We then cross over and play the open number one string one time. So we have two notes. Again. After we played these two notes, we come up with our third finger on the third fret, first string, and play this note here, which is a G note, same note as we will play on our G chord. So now we have 1, 2, 3 notes. And this is a great place to stop and get to this point. Okay, 1, 2, 3 notes. Okay, so that's our melodic C arpeggio played forwards. Then we're going to learn all these arpeggios to play them backwards as well. Okay, so we have forwards, and then we will repeat this note, go back to the open E string, and back to the first fret, second string for C. And then we add an extra note. We come down and play the open G note on the third fret, on the third string, and then we go back to the first fret, second string. So let's look at this backwards one again. We've played forwards, first finger, open string number 1, third fret number 1. Then we play the third fret number 1 again, open number 1 string, first finger, first fret, second string, open number 3 string, and then we come back and play the first fret, second string again. Okay, and if we strum the C chord, you'll hear it. It fits together. Okay, so we basically start and finish on the same note. Okay, let's go again, nice and slowly. First finger, first fret, second string, open number 1 string, third finger, third fret, number 1 string. We will play that note again, back to the open first string, first finger, first fret, second string, open number 3 string, back to the first fret, second string. And that's your melodic C arpeggio for the one finger C chord. So let's take a look at the next arpeggio we're going to learn for the one finger chords, which will be the chord of G. Okay, so here's our G chord here, third finger, third fret, first string, and again we're using the top 3 strings, the 3, 2, 1 strings, or the G, B, E strings. Okay, so the arpeggio sounds like this. Okay, so our first note becomes the G string, okay, as the root note of the G chord. So we start with this note here, one time. The next note is the open second string. So then we have 2 notes, open third string, open second string. Then with our third finger, we take the third fret on the second string. Okay, so then we have 3 notes, open third string, open second string, third fret, second string. And then we take this finger and jump it over to the third fret on the first string, which is where we have our chord. Yeah. Okay. So those notes together, we have open third string, open second string, third fret, second string, third fret, first string. And again, I would stop here and just get comfortable playing this arpeggio forwards, nice and slowly. And then simply we're going to reverse that. We're going to play this note here, third fret, first string, back to the 3rd fret 2nd string, open 2nd string, followed by the open 3rd string. And now we have our melodic arpeggio for the 1-finger G chord played forwards and backwards. Let's do it slowly again. So now the last one to look at is we have our chord of G7, and we're going to look at the melodic arpeggio for G7. Okay. Now if we've learned the G1, the G7 one we just have to add one extra note. So for the G1, if you remember, we started on the open 3rd string, played the open 2nd string, then we played the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. If you remember that from the G chord, then we should be in good shape. So we had the open 3rd string, open 2nd string, 3rd fret 2nd string. Now we have a new note which we're going to play, which will be the 1st fret on the 1st string. Okay, that's our new note. 1st fret, 1st fret on the 2nd string. So then we have open 3rd string, open 2nd string, 3rd fret 2nd string, 1st fret 1st string, and then we finish it off with the G note on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So very similar to the G1, G arpeggio, we're just playing this extra note here on our way. Let's review that again. Open 3rd string, open 2nd string, 3rd fret 2nd string, 1st fret 1st string, 3rd fret 1st string. Okay. And then we would reverse that. We'd play the 3rd fret 1st string again, 1st fret 1st string, 3rd fret 2nd string, open 2nd string, open 3rd string. Altogether we then have and that covers the 3 1-finger arpeggios. If you have any questions, please let me know and we'll talk more on our lessons. Thanks so much. Bye bye.